Hello and good day to you. We are starting out our Unit 8. Most of Unit 8 is about logarithms, but logarithms, as you're going to soon find out, are really just fancy ways of writing exponent stuff. So we're going to start out with a little bit of things about exponents and how to deal with them. Hopefully remember that the little negative here, the negative means put it on the bottom of the fraction. So 5 to the 4 is the 625, which you can find on that real fancy chart that's on your paper. Means 1 over 625. Same thing here with the negative 3. Negative is going to put the 729 on the bottom, 225 on the bottom. Fun, fun, fun stuff. Alright, so same base. What we're talking about here is if the big number here at the bottom is the same, we can just take the two exponents, in this case x and y, and put them equal to each other. You can only do this when your bases are the same, meaning the big number on the bottom is the same. So here 3 and 3 are the same, means we can kind of just sort of forget the 3's even exist and just say x equals 10. Yes, it's that simple. Kind of forget the 4's are there, so x plus 3 equals our 2x, and we do our one step to solve, and 3 equals x. I'm going to kind of skip over these next couple because they're easy and the rest of the stuff might not be so much. Just drop your bases and set your stuff equal to each other and go ahead and solve. So if you want to hit pause during these and write some stuff down, please do. Last one here, just canceling out those 2's, taking this equals that. Excellent. Alright, so what happens when our base is not the same? In this case it's 7x here. I need the 49 to be some kind of power of 7. Hopefully you're thinking, hey, that's 7 squared. Well, now that I've got my bases the same, I can just say, well, the powers are then the same and x equals 2. And this is where class gets fun. So I've got a 256 here. What power of 4 is going to make 256? Hopefully you look at your chart, because I don't know this one off the top of my head either. So 4 to the 4 power makes it 256, so then x has to equal the 4. So we look at things like this and we think, well, how do I get a 64 to be an 8? Well, that'd be 8 squared. So now I can take my 3x minus 7 equals 2. I'm not going to show all our steps all the time anymore, because if you can't solve a two-step equation by now, then you're not going to be doing very much of this well anyway. And that's that. Alright, so 6 to the x minus 8. It is a good idea to keep these things in parentheses just so you don't mess stuff up. 36 here is going to be 6 squared. That whole thing now is still to the 4th power. And this is where we're going to have to remember that our power to a power means they are going to multiply each other. It's kind of like you take that guy and multiply it by the outside stuff. 2 times 4 makes an 8 here. So x minus 8 equals 8. Add the 8 over. And x is going to equal our 16. That's exciting. Wait a second, those numbers are different than on my packet. They might be different than yours. Maybe they're not. I don't know. I was just looking at the wrong one. Never mind. I'm just babbling here, I'm sorry. 3 to the 2x plus 3 is going to equal 3 squared to the 2x minus 1. So here it's going to be kind of like distribution. We got to multiply the 2 times these things, so it's kind of like you got to distribute it. 2 times 2x is going to be 4x, and 2 times minus 1 is minus 2. 2x plus 3 coming down from right here. So I'm going to subtract my 2x over, add that 2, I got 5, divide, and x equals our 5 over 2. And I know you're thinking, man, this is awesome. Alright, how do I get a 4 into a power of 2? Oh, I'm thinking 2 and I write a 2. That's 2 squared to the x plus 7 then. So I still need to distribute that 2 and get 2x plus 14 here. 5x plus 1 staying over on this side. It's going to give me, what, 3x, subtract the 1 equals 13. That's ugly. Divide by my 3, and so 13 halves, or 13 thirds there. Gotta love fractions. They are numbers too, you know. Alright, so here 9 is going to be 3 squared all to the x minus 1. Again, we're going to distribute, bam bam, 2x minus 2, 5x over here. So 3x is going to equal that negative 2. And x equals our negative 2/3. Good quality stuff. Uh-oh. Oh man, this is scary. We've got a negative in our exponent here, and we've got a number on the bottom of a fraction. Well, let's not get too scared here. Remember, this is 5 squared. And if it's on the bottom of the fraction, that just means it's a negative exponent. Now this is another part that's going to get tricky. We need to take negative x equals negative 2. So our normal positive x is going to equal normal positive 2. Don't get fooled and just write x down here equals negative 2. Be silly. Alright, so I got 2 to the 5 plus 3x. 16. Well, what is that? That's 2 to the what power? 2 to the 4. Let me check my chart. Yep. 2 to the 4. So that's going to be negative. So I got 5 plus 3x equals negative 4. And solving away, solving away. Alright, now this is when things get awesome. What happens when 36 squared ain't going to make 216? This is just mess. So we got to think about what number do both of these have a base that is in common. So I'm thinking, well, I know 6 times 6 is 36. So 6 squared to the x is going to be 36 to the x. 6 to what power is that? 216. Go check your chart. And that is 6 cubed. So I got 2 times the x now equals 3. So x equals 3 halves. Yes, you're going to have to change both of your bases. Number 16. 32 and 16, what do they have in common? Don't get fooled and think that 2 times 16 is going to make 32 and you're just going to do some kind of weird 16 squared here. No, life is not that easy. We're going to have to go to 2's. 2 to the 5th power makes a 32 to our 3x. And 2 to the 4th power, based on your charts over there, is going to make that 16. So now, both of these are going to make sure we kind of distribute. We're multiplying here and all over the place here. So this is going to make 15x. 4 times 4 is going to give me 16x, and 4 times 3 is going to make my 12. So negative x is going to equal 12, and x equals then, oh, not positive, negative 12. I'm going to write it as if it doesn't change. Now you change that. We don't want the negative here, so we change it over to the other side. 17. Oh, somebody thinks they're getting tricky, but then she gives you the hint. If it was me, I wouldn't give you that hint, but Dobby's nice to you. We're looking at it, how do I make a 1 into a 2? It ain't going to happen. But what is 2 to the 0 power going to be? It's going to be 1. So I'm going to write 2 to the 0 here, 2 to the 8 minus 4x. So 8 minus 4x just equals 0. Negative 4x equals negative 8, so x equals 2. And hey, look at that, we're all done. Under 10 minutes, how did I make that happen? Way too fast. Alright, well, if you got questions, we'll talk about it in class. And be well, make some good choices, and we'll see you back at school.